So what we have here is some fiberglass grating that we took some video footage of loading today. I got it from a salvage yard down in San Diego near the port. It was 80 bucks for this stuff. Normally it's a couple $100 per, I think it's more than that. I think it's $400 for each of these sheets. There's 2 of them you can see. We're trying different things. Effectively, what we're going to do is we're going to replace that plywood that you saw in the live room with this stuff. It's going to act as a catwalk, so we can go up there and adjust lights, change any sort of technical problems. It could be with, you know, electrical issues, wiring. As you can see, this stuff's pretty beat up. It actually came from some snowball experience, as they called it, at SeaWorld. It was left over from one of their little exhibits that they demoed, and it's in pretty rough shape. If you look closely here, you can see that the fiberglass is starting to come apart. In my situation here, we're just going to sand it down, and that's why we're trying different types of paint. We put some lacquer over it just to see if it would help reseal some of the fibers that have come loose, and it seems to work okay. I think we'll be able to restore it easy enough. It's not bad for, you know, the $80 plus the 2 or 3 hours of labor it's going to take to spray some sort of thing on this to re-encapsulate these fibers. Anyways, we're going to use this as a catwalk system that will allow me to actually go up and service the lights and move things around if we need to. But at the same time, it will allow some acoustic transparency. The light will go through it, of course. It'll act as a grid or a screen, but we'll still get some sort of benefit acoustically because it'll be pretty transparent. So ideally I would have nothing up there, but I'm also realistic and realize we need some way to move around. And these 3 feet catwalks, I have 2 of them, will give us sort of a network upstairs to move around and do what we need to do. So what my vision when we moved into this place was to expose the rafters in a way that gave the room a lodgy, kind of a lofted ceiling look. And the process in doing that was something that involved us sanding after we pulled the drywall off, sanding everything down, pre-staining it so that the Doug fir would actually accept the stain a little better. I mean, everybody had to wear protective gear, you know, we were wearing masks, and overall it looked really good. You'll see that there was a lot of dudes just up there wiping trusses down and sanding and then wiping, and I had a lot of help. I mean, my wife was working on it, Sierra was out there, Bodie was working in the trusses. It was a family effort to get that stuff done, and overall we had really good work with it. But the overspray still got on our trusses, and we had to go back and scrape a lot of the stuff off and restain in spots, resand, restain, and then put more stuff on it to try to finish it off. And of course, I'm glad that we did it because it really gives the room a big open sound, and you don't realize how much space you lose in your attic by closing it off with drywall.